To those who have never heard of it, drum corps might just seem like oddly competitive marching band. Those who are a part of the activity, however, know it to be much more than that. Drum corps is a mix of music, visual, pageantry, and athletics, all rolled into 12-minute shows. Every summer, dozens of corps across the United States compete in Drum Corps International, each one bringing with them a different show that is unique and entirely their own. There are two main types of shows that corps perform: story and concept. Story is, well, just that. A story is a traceable narrative that flows throughout the entire show from beginning to end. Oftentimes, these are adapted from existing works, such as Spartacus or The Lone Survivor. The concept show, however, is a bit harder to define. Merriam-Webster defines the word concept as an abstract or generic idea, generalized from particular instances. When designing a concept-based program, a corps takes something abstract and presents it in a way that is both tangible and emotional. And no corps has been better at the concept show in recent years than the Bluecoats of Canton, Ohio. Beginning as a music program for the Canton Police Boys Club in 1972, the Bluecoats have been prominent in the activity for decades, making DCI finals every year but one since 1987. Though they have been proving their affinity for concept shows for a while now, I want to focus on three of their shows that have sent shockwaves through the activity as a whole: 2014's Tilt, 2015's Kinetic Noise, and 2016's Downside Up. When designing a show, a corps must masterfully combine music and visual to portray the theme of the show. So it should only make sense that the show theme or concept be defined first, right? Wayne Bailey and Thomas Caneva write this in the Complete Marching Band Resource Manual. The development of a style depends on the selection of music. The designer must strive to create moves, forms, and auxiliary work that match the style of the music and enhance the music. The choice of a show concept must be decided upon before any music or movement is written. In 2014, however, the Bluecoats decided to take a different route.
Well, it started with music, and that happened in September. I mean, we gave ourselves about 3 weeks off, and we came at it this year in the spirit of, let's find the most exciting repertoire we possibly can.
It was through the music that Tilt came about. And when you watch the show, there's not really anything else it could have been called. The field was tilted, the props were tilted, the horns were tilted, even the music was tilted. The corps took this abstract idea of tilt and personified it. They made it something you could feel. The Bluecoats ended their season with a score of 97.175, earning themselves a silver medal. It was through Tilt that the Bluecoats established themselves as major innovators within the drum corps world, and the reputation they had built followed them into the 2015 season with their show entitled Kinetic Noise. Following the example of the previous year, Kinetic Noise challenged the norm of the activity. The show featured heavy electronic moments, giving the show an energetic feel that fit the theme. They did not use electronics for the sake of electronics, however. The music was arranged with the electronics in mind. They aren't added for effect, they're an integral part of the repertoire. There were a number of speakers placed around the field, creating what the corps called a sonic playground. Many of the electronic moments were made possible through actual recordings of the corps, a technique borrowed from the previous year. Living up to the show's title, the music moved in a kinetic, energized manner. The audience was left knowing what the words kinetic noise really meant. The Bluecoats finished their 2015 season in third place with a score of 96.925. Inspired by the work of Motion House Dance Company and modern composers, the Bluecoats took on the 2016 season with a program entitled Downside Up. Proving once again to be the masters of modern music, the corps was once again a fan favorite. With the new show came new uniforms, which did not include the corps' famous helmets, allowing the performers to make a much more personal connection with their audience. The corps brought with them large half pipes, which are moved throughout the show. These props allowed the corps to not only move horizontally along the field with the drill that points the audience to the sky, but vertically, bringing real meaning into the title Downside Up. Again, the music evoked the feeling presented in this title, featuring modern composers and a powerful rendition of Pink Floyd's Great Gig in the Sky. The Bluecoats won their first ever DCI World Championship in 2016, finishing with a score of 97.65. Every great corps must develop a style all their own. Ask any fan who they think the most unique groups in the activity are, and the Bluecoats are a name sure to be thrown around. The corps has truly mastered the art of the concept show, bringing abstract ideas into tangible performances. The Bluecoats have a sound, look, presence, and personality that no other group in the activity has. Oh yeah, and don't forget,